Hello, my name is Prabal, and today I will be providing you with a quick tutorial on how to add in additional unit information in a condo return. Just as a bit of backgrounder, beginning in 2021, the CAO is requiring standard, vacant land, and phased condo corporations to provide additional unit information. This additional unit information is in relation to how the units in the condo corporation are used, and this will assist the CAO with gaining a better understanding of the condo sector in Ontario. So let's begin. Now, when you first arrive at the part of the return regarding the unit summary, you'll first be required to provide the total number of units and total number of voting units in the condo corporation. If you have already provided the CIO with this information in a previous condo return or notice of change, the information provided previously will be pre-populated. After you've provided the information, you will then need to answer each one of the following questions. If you answer yes to any of these questions, you will then need to provide the total number of units for each unit type. So in this example, what I'm going to do is answer yes to each one of these questions, and then I'm going to provide the total number of units for each type. So just to begin with, I'll answer yes, put in 20 as an even spread. Now, of course, for your condo corporation, you're probably not going to answer yes to each one of these questions, of course, because most condo corporations are different and unique, right? So, but for this example, this condo corporation that I'm filing for is going to be a very unique condo corporation in that it is very diverse with all these different types of units. Now, again, this is just for an example, and you will need to take a look at your declaration or what have you, just to make sure the information you're providing in these additional unit types is correct to the best of your knowledge. So for this example, I've answered yes to each one of these questions, and then now I've also provided the number of units for each type. Now, what's important to remember here is that when you answer yes to whether or not the corporation has any units defined as other types, so they're not considered residential, commercial, industrial, parking, or storage, right? You're going to have to indicate the number as well as give a brief description on what those units are. So in this case, we're saying they're sign units. Now, if you need any help with figuring out exactly what we mean by residential, commercial, industrial, parking, or storage, right, all you have to do is actually place your cursor over the highlighted text, and you're going to get a pop-up box that contains a helpful definition, which should assist you with clarifying exactly what we're asking for here. Now, a second and really important thing to remember about this section is that the sum of all these additional units, so the number of residential, commercial, industrial, etc., right? So all of these numbers need to equal the total number of units that you disclosed previously. Now, if you need to change this information, let's say it was incorrectly provided in a previous return, the fields have been unlocked so you can actually do so. So if I needed to, I could change this to 140, 130, what have you, right? So please just remember, because if these numbers actually don't equal the total number of units indicated up here, you're going to get a validation error when you go to file the return, which is actually going to prevent you from submitting the return. So please be careful and please be diligent when you're providing this information. Now, and that ends our tutorial for today on how to provide additional unit information in a condo return, and I thank you for joining me.